Okay, I've been saying I was gonna do this for a while now, and I have yet to do it, and I can't sleep, so I figured I would just go ahead and get out the way. But Modesto, a good friend of mine, thought it would be a very good idea for me to get some things out, and so something that's been on my mind a little heavy lately is the fact that every so often I'll think about a relationship or this one particular relationship I was in about a year or so ago. And it's like every time I think I'm over it, I start having these thoughts, or I'll hear a certain song, or I'll see a certain place that takes me back to where I was with that particular person. And I don't know, I guess sometimes I feel like, I'm not really over it, and, I really want to be. And so, he thought that if I got it out there, like I said, it would help a little bit. So that's what this video is about. I guess getting into it. When I first met this person, like they showed me and they told me exactly who they were, what kind of person they were was. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. um, they told me who they were basically. They told me what their colors were gonna be. So when those certain colors did come out, I couldn't be surprised. But despite knowing all of that, like I wanted to remain in a relationship with that person because at that point in time I didn't want to be alone. And so I was willing to stay with them no matter what the cost was. And the craziest thing about it was I had so many opportunities to leave, and I just didn't take any of them. And looking back on it now, I wish I had. But anyway, when I was out in Ohio, Kentucky, wherever with this person, like it was real bad. It was really bad. It wasn't even a good week before the hits started coming, and then my clothes began ripping from the fights, like where they would pull on my clothing. And I no longer had control over my car. Like I couldn't just grab my car keys and dip. I had to get my keys from that person. I had to tell that person where I was going, when I would be back. And 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't be alone. That person would want me to either stay there where I was or have them come with me. And so that was pretty bad. That was no way for an 18-year-old to have to live at that point in time. But because I had left and I was so far from home, I felt like they were the only family that I had at that time. So I was like, I'm gonna just have to suck it up and deal with it or whatever. But it was just real bad. Like it were times where I would be trying to sleep and this person would just hit me like for no reason. There were a couple of times where this person would take me to their mother's house and leave me there for hours so they could go be with their ex. And like I couldn't have gone, I couldn't go anywhere because they had my keys. So I was just stuck there at their mother's house looking dumb, just looking real stupid. Like it was, it was a lot that I went through, and I don't know. It's made me a person who I'm still trying to get used to. Like I'm angry. Like I get angry real quick. Like my attitude is like ridiculous. Like um, I'm no longer that sweet Alicia. I'm no longer that loving, that caring. I mean, yeah, I'm still loving and I'm still caring, but I'm not as willing. to do so. Like, being with that person has really, really made me tough and turned me into a person that at times I really don't like, but um, I try to look at it as a good experience, so I'll never make that mistake again, ever, ever. And I guess it also is helping me learn how to love myself more, because coming out of that relationship, I had no idea what my self-worth was. And, you know, day by day, I'm starting to realize a little bit more, what my self-worth is. And, you know, um, I'm really trying to make it a positive instead of a negative. But that was pretty much it, I guess. I mean, it was a whole lot more, but that was just the basic idea, I guess, of me making the video. I don't know. I just told Modesto I was going to eventually make this video, and I just thought since I couldn't sleep, it would be the great time or the perfect time to do this. Thank you for watching. I know you watched it, Modesto. Anybody else? Thank you for watching. If you did watch it, if you didn't, like I said, I'm not doing this for anybody else really but me. Well, no, I take that back. Modesto, this one was for you. But other than that, yeah, it's for nobody else but me. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Don't too much care. um, but deuces.